Okay, good morning. This is Mrs. Alberti. I am making this little video as a tutorial on how to navigate through Clever and onto my Canvas page. So, your username is your child's 06 number. It is usually 9 digits long. So we'll just make something up like that, 9 digits. And the password, you won't be able to see it if I type it there, but it is a capital P and your child's full birthday. So let's say their birthday was February the 4th, 2016. It would be written as such in the passwords, and then you would just sign in. Once you sign in, you come to a page like this. Mine looks a little different because this is a teacher account, but you should all have Canvas on your page. And when you open that, you will see an invitation, hopefully, that asks if you want to be in my summer sandbox, which would be this course right here. And if we open this course, I'm going to go into the student view so you can see what it will look like from a student's perspective. Okay, so there it is. There's a little introduction here. Click on the welcome sign to get to our team meetings. Click on the calendar to see our daily schedule and my contact information. So we'll click on the calendar first, and it will show you my contact information. Again, my name is Mrs. Alberti. That's my email address, and my office hours are from 8 to 9, and then again from 11:30 to 12:30. This is just kind of a very simple schedule, and I didn't put any kids into groups yet because I haven't spoken to the speech pathologist or the occupational therapist that might be working with some of your students, and I want their input on when they're going to see your child so that I can put your child into a group accordingly. But we will meet every day, Monday through Thursday, from 9 to 9:25 for a circle time, and that's just to go over um, the alphabet song or good morning song and to do some little fun activities together. Okay. Now to navigate to get to the kids to do some things, the welcome sign. So click on the welcome sign to go to our team meetings. That is where we are going to meet to do circle time and our small group meetings. I'm trying to keep our groups at 3 kids. So hopefully I can stay at a small group, and we're going to be working a lot on language and following directions. So I always open it with the Teams app that I have downloaded onto my computer. I just find that it works a little easier. And this will be us, our ESY. I have meetings scheduled for every morning at 9 o'clock. So on Monday, you'll be able to go onto there and go join the meeting. So you would just put join and just join now. So that's my emoji. Okay. And that is where we are going to be doing our morning circle and our small group. As far as the rest of the classroom is concerned, you're really going to be using this center chart to navigate through the classroom. So to go into the writing center, you would go here. Every classroom has a sign that looks like this, and that's where you would go to find the assignments. All of the rest of the posters, these ones don't have anything linked yet, but I will link something to each of these posters, and that'll just be fun activities for your child to do or videos for your child to watch. So for the Writing Center, I tried to just do more of a choice board. So you can print out this choice board at your house, and it's just different things to do with your child throughout the summer. So like count your steps as you walk from your bedroom to the kitchen, play music and dance with your child, let your child use pots, pans, and spoons to create music. So just different fun activities to do with your child. Now, once you're in the screen, to get back to your choice centers, you just click on Mrs. Alberti, and that's the same in every screen. If you click me, it should take you back. So here is a technology center. Again, I will link some things to these posters, but everything you need is in this one technology center poster. It will take you, I have to open it up. It will take you to our technology, and then in there you'll be able to access Smarty Ants or Starfall or ABC Mouse. All of those will be linked through there. Again, to get back to homeroom, you would click Mrs. Alberti. Free choice are virtual field trips for your child to go on. So I have a list of them. There's a virtual Magic Kingdom trip, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, there's Kennedy Space Center. We have an entire list of them. So I'll just go into one I'll go into the top one. So from here, it's the same thing. It would load into it'll load into this, and you would be able to start the field trip from there. So let's say they wanted to go to the Buzz Lightyear ride. You would go into Buzz Lightyear, click on Miss Alberti, and it sends you to a 3D tour of the ride that they can sit in the laundry basket, or you can pretend they're on the ride, things like that. I tried to make them as fun as I possibly could. Okay. Again, to get back to homeroom, you would click on Miss Alberti. Here is a library center. So it's just a bookshelf of a bunch of different books that they could listen to on YouTube. So let's say we wanted to listen to the Very Hungry Caterpillar. You would click there, and it will take you to the read of Very Hungry Caterpillar. All of the books in the library are linked to a story. So here's Rainbow Fish, Oh, the Places You'll Go, Green Eggs and Ham. Anytime you see this little hand come up instead of the arrow, it means that there's a link there. So notice if I'm here and nothing is there because it is not linked to anything. Okay, so our literacy center, if you click here, it will take you to the assignments. And all of our assignments for literacy is going to be through this Boom Learning, Literacy and Math. You would click on the Boom Learning, find your child's name, and then the password for everybody is 1234. I tried to make it very simple to sign in and out of. So let's say my child is Alexander. I would type in 1234 and then OK. It will take me to Alexander's page. And there is just a plethora of assignments that your child is able to link onto. I will be adding more assignments because I'm trying to put 20 assignments for math and 20 assignments for literacy. So they have at least one thing to do per day of summer school. And this is a really great tool to use because it also is self-checking. So it will tell your child if they are right or wrong. So let's say starts with a V, and I put the zipper here, the vegetables, the volcano, the umbrella, the guitar, and the whale. And if I put submit, it will take off the runs that I did not get right. So it's kind of like a very good checking tool. So now if I put them in the right place and I say zipper does not start with it, and this one and now it will tell me it's right and it goes along to the next slide. And the same thing happens with math. So I really like this program because it checks it right then and there. I'm gonna go back into here. Okay, now as far as the Literacy Center, these posters, notice that they do come up with a hand. So that means that they are linked to things. Notice when I go to the fishbowl, there's no hand because there's nothing linked to it. And everything in the alphabet is individually linked. So let's say your child does start with the letter A and you really want them to hone in on what the letter A looks like and what it sounds like. You can click on the little letter A. Thank you. It will take you to this video, which is just letter A. So each one of them has a video that is linked to per letter. The poster is linked here. And this is a daily drill that goes through A to Z, the letter name, the sound, and a picture of what it looks like. So I'll just show you the letter A, for example. Okay, so that was the Literacy Center and all the things that go along with the Literacy Center. I am going to put a resources binder right here that looks like the little white binders that they bring into class. And that will just have some worksheets that you can download as a parent that you feel that your child needs to work a little bit more on. There are going to be some name worksheets in there so that they can practice writing their name. Please remind the child, and I know it's difficult right now because they're little, but once they get into this habit, it's extremely hard to break, that we don't write with all capital letters. Only the first letter of their name should be capital, and then the rest of their name should be lowercase. So unless your child has an IEP goal for OT, I would suggest really getting them to start writing those lowercase letters because it is the expectation when they get into kindergarten that they only write the capital letter as their first letter of their name. And like I said, once they start writing it in all capitals, it's a very bad, hard habit to undo. Okay. I'm also going to have tracers in there for all of the letters. Now, if we go into the Math Center, it's the same thing. So if you click on one of the numbers at the top, it will take them to a video about that number. If they click on one of the colors, it will take them to a little video about that color. Each video about the color and the number is between 3 and 5 minutes, so they're not very long. I'm not expecting you to sit your child in front of this computer all day and just look at different videos, but if they wanted to do one a day, I mean, we're in summer school for 20 days, so they can do a little bit more than one video a day. Now, as far as what I want them to do in the center, it is on the Math Center chart. Again, they will go into the Boom Classroom. You would pick your child's name. Their password again is 1234. I just made 2 separate classes, one for literacy and one for math, so it would be easier to find assignments. So in here are all math assignments. I only picked Alexander because that's a non-existent student in our classroom. So I started him here. So if you clicked on this assignment, it would be where they would have to put the numbers in order. So 1, 2, obviously 3 would come next. But let's say they don't really know what the number 4 looks like and they put the 6 there and submit it. Show them that 6 was the wrong answer. So then they would go 1, 3, 4, 5, and it would show them correct and move along to the next game for them to play. So I think these are great resources because it does check it right then and there. I hope this video is not too overwhelming. Again, to go back to homeroom is here. And I hope your child likes playing in our classroom, and I look forward to meeting them all on Monday. Thank you.